And welcome back to Qigong, Monday morning class. And I'd like us to bring ourselves into the present moment. And the best way I know how to do that is to first sense my feet on the ground and connect to Mother Earth and take a moment, take a deep breath, and feel yourself softening as you exhale, letting any thoughts, tensions slide down your body. And then I begin to lengthen my spine, maybe tuck my chin forward, see how my neck feels. It's fine to do a little sway and wiggle your shoulders. Take a deep breath and notice how your body feels. Notice the air on your skin. And maybe you can hear birds outside, or if there are outside around you, sensing the nature outside your door. And even in cities, there's birds and trees and flowers, so we can always find nature, hopefully, wherever we are. And then let's smile to our minds as we imagine the night sky, the immensity, infinite, beyond what we can comprehend. And I smile to myself as I'm just one little being on this little planet and out in space, breathing in stillness and spaciousness. And notice. I'm going to read number 25 of a Tao Te Ching. And this one is from A Path and a Practice by William Martin. And it says, using Lao Tzu's Tao Te Ching as a guide to an awakened spiritual life. Our true home. This path we follow existed before the universe was born. It contains within itself unchanging tranquility and solitude. It is present wherever we turn and provides inexhaustible compassion to all beings. Thus, it may be considered the mother of the universe. It has no name, but if we have to refer to it, we call it the Tao. It can also be called the great mystery from which we came, in which we live, and to which we return. It is a path filled with the grandeur of the cosmos, the earth, and the human heart. This path is our true home because it is home to all things in heaven and on earth. Beautiful. This particular translation and interpretation of the Tao Te Ching comes with little side notes, and I'm going to read that. For chapter 25, this path is our true home because it is home to all things in heaven and on earth. And William Martin writes, our practice will never set us apart from any other being. We affirm that all living beings are being led in their own way along this path. This affirmation is contrary to the habit we all have of assuring ourselves we are going in the right direction by seeing how others are going in the wrong direction. The question is, who do you set apart as them? Wrong, ignorant, or deluded? And how does this affect your experience in life? Wow, the big question. There is no them, only us. Wow, good things to remember. There is no them, only us. Part of the big, big picture. And we're going to end today with a meditation, bringing back that imagination and the imagery of being part of the whole. But before we do that, let's warm up our bodies a little bit. I'm going to stand up. It's up to you whether you want to stand or sit. Okay. And let's reconnect. Let's come into Wuji, supreme emptiness. Relax your belly, allow yourself to sink. Feel the arches of your feet opening or sense them softening. Toes are forward, knees slightly bent, belly relaxed, and arms are relaxed. If we hold up to it by the shoulder, it's a little too much energy we're spending. So bring the hands closer to the navel. Sense your spine, tail dropping down, neck just slightly tipped forward, sensing the crown of your head receiving and connecting to the heaven energy. Let's do one slow, deep breath. Your skin is porous. Let's draw energy in from nature as we breathe, as if we were sponges receiving. And what we release is the carbon dioxide that the plants need. And smile to your spirit. Connect to that very personal aspect of our being. And then let's bring our palms so they face each other. We're going to move into sleepy tiger. Tiger is the animal in Chinese medicine for the lungs. And this is definitely a nice lung exercise. Good breath work. So I like to imagine I'm holding a ball of catnip and I'm a cat. So with cats, we sleep a lot, we play, we hunt, we have great focus. Imagine your tail. Imagine your paws. Imagine your claws. Imagine your whiskers. And smile to yourself, breathing in the energy of the tiger. Focused, light on its feet. And then we begin to play with this ball. And we're going to yawn. So yawning, every time we inhale, we're going to yawn. So let's start with a fake yawn or a real yawn. Play with your catnip balls, like discovering chi. Oh. And if you ever get a real yawn, indulge in it. Fake it till you make it. Oh. Make a sound as you exhale. Ooh. Let's do one more this way. Ooh. And then one paw to the earth, one paw to the sky. And we're going to yawn and stretch. And then the paws come back in front of the heart. And then we stretch one paw up, one paw down, big yawn. Oh, let's do it again on the other side. Oh, feeling the ribs stretching open, organs stretching. Oh, and last one. Another yawn. Oh, and then bring your paws back in front of the heart. Let's yawn as we stretch open. Oh, I got a good one. Hmm. And then let's take one paw and make a gentle fist. Bring it to your cheek and let your head rest on it. Place the other paw on your leg. And we take a little cat nap. Close your eyes. If your body wants to yawn, please let it yawn. Two more breaths. And then we open, we start to wake up, maybe do a little stretch, whatever feels good. Bring your paws back to the heart. And we're going to do it one more time. So let's do 3, yawning again. Fake it if you have to. Oh, got a good one. And then one paw up, one paw down. Connect to earth and sky. Spread your palms wide, yawn. Bring it back to center, other side. Make it a side bend. Again. Last one. And then one big one out to the side. That's good. And then with the other paw, we make a light fist. Place your cheek onto your paw. The hand floats down to the leg. Close your eyes, relax your body. Smile to your inner cat. It could be a little house cat if you like, or a ferocious tiger. Imagine your tail twitching. One more slow, deep breath. Maybe you start to wake up. Maybe do one more yawn. Reach up with both hands. Big stretch. And out to the side. Let's come back to Wuji for a moment. Notice how you're feeling. Notice anything different. For me, the yawning produces tears in my eye. So it's really a nice thing to do to yawn if you have a dry eyes. Yawning prepares us for sleep. And so you might feel a little sleepy now. Well, if you can't sleep at night, your bedtime and you're all wired, maybe do some sleepy tiger, slow, deep breath, getting the body ready for rest. Let's bring our feet together. Lengthen spine. Maybe a slow, deep breath. See if you can get a yawn. Whew. And then smile to your inner tiger. We're all connected. We're all a part of each other. And then let's open. Doesn't matter which side you open to, but shift the weight, peel the foot, step out. Sink into your knees. Lift the arms up slowly, and we're going to go into ringing the temple bell. Side twisting. Tapping your body, getting the blood flowing. Think about your kidneys in the back. Thank you, kidneys. In Chinese cosmology, the kidneys are associated with the water element, which makes sense. The kidney and the bladder are in charge of rivers of fluids flowing through our body. So you might want to tap your lower core, stimulating the bladder, waking it up. Let's bring it to the belly. Thank your intestines. And the ribs, thank your stomach and liver and spleen, pancreas, gallbladder. Coming up a little higher to the sternum. Think about your heart and lungs, maybe a little gentle tap, sending them energy. And then let's bend the knees a little more. Tap the shoulder, feel that little stretch in the triceps. Let the arms be heavy and look behind you, bending, straightening. Let's do 3 more each side, ringing the temple bell. And good. Let's return to Wu Ji. Sense the energy flowing in you. Relax, let your roots sink deep. Let your head float up and off the neck and shoulders, chin tucked. Breathe into your spine and relax. And then let's bring the hands to the heart. We can embrace tiger. So the wrists are crossed, embrace tigers. One foot goes in front, doesn't matter which one. Embracing all of life with courage of the tiger, with the ferocity of the tiger, should we need it, and with the grace and beauty of the tiger. Let's inhale and shift the weight to the back foot. Shift the weight forward, moving as if you're moving through water, low. The inhale, we shift back. Exhale, shift forward. Bringing in what nourishes you. And maybe push away the distractions that upset you. Consider dispelling energy when we push. You can dispel disease, illness, bring in health. Let's do one more like this. We're clearing our energy field, pushing darkness out and then bringing in the light. Now we're going to add on. So as we push, think of your back foot and lift the back heel. Ball of the foot remains on the ground. With the inhale, we shift back and we lift the toes of the front foot. Exhale, balance on that front foot, lift the back heel. Inhale, lift the front toes. That's level 1. And let's, if you are in the mood, try level 2. This becomes a balance exercise, a little more intense. We float the back foot up off the ground. Then place the foot back on the ground, sink into your back leg. If you can float the front foot up. And maybe it's just an inch or two, maybe it dabs, that's fine. It's a little easier, body's catching up with what we're doing. Inhale and float. Exhale, lift. And that's optional. Let's do one more. Ooh, a little monarch just passed by me. So lovely. And return to the mountain. Let's embrace tiger. Let's embrace are blessings. Other foot in front. Let's inhale, bathe ourselves with blessings. Exhale. So here, both feet are flat on the ground. Return to thinking about the breath, feeling the air on your skin. Receiving and releasing. And if you want, lift your back heel up, sensing the weight on the standing leg, and then shift the weight to the back leg as you lift the toes. Anchor that standing leg. Think of your roots. Lifting front toe. If you're ready and you want, we can start to float the back leg up. Place the foot gently, lifting the front leg. And noticing, is this side easier for you or harder? It's just noticing. Usually one side is a little bit more balanced, depends on the day, of course. And let's do one more. And then place the foot down, return to the mountain. And let's drift for a moment. Where can you soften? Imagine you're floating on the water, just drifting. And then coming back into your body with a full deep breath. Let's gather and release. So we gather something very precious. We look at it in our hands. We do a little twist, and then there's a release. This gesture helps us as we sometimes need to let go of things in life. We can love them. It's precious. We cherish, and then we release. There's no breath associated with this. Take your time. Maybe you want to spend time with this thing that you may have to give up. And this can be used for so many things. Maybe there's fear, and it's valid fear in your life, worry. But with intention, we can let it go. And that helps us to let it go. Think of what you may have that you want to release. Is it worry? Is it pain? Is it anger? Is it grief? We're going to do one more each side with intention. Let's come back to center and then return to Wuji. Check your alignment, toes forward, knees bent. You can wiggle your buttocks if you like, a little more space in the lumbar. Lengthen the spine, deep breath. Find more space in your vertebra. Can you sink a little more? Can you float up a little more? Let's do one yawn. Oh, and even if it's fake, it really stretches our lungs. And let's smile to your mind and imagine it's peaceful and happy. Let's begin to widen the arms and let's gather from the earth. replenishing ourselves with the bounty of earth medicine, and then the nature's medicine and heaven's enlightenment, nourishing our bodies, our hearts, our minds, and even our spirits. Feeding yourself. Bringing in what you need. The reading today talked about compassion for all beings. That includes yourself. Feed yourself with compassion. Let's do two more. Bringing in what it is you need today. Let's return to Wuji. Softening your body, smiling to your mind, feeling connected to the center of the earth, but feeling a trillion miles tall, connected to the outer edges of heaven. Let's take a deep breath and lower the arms slowly, as if you were feeding yourself, absorbing fresh energy. Let's call this the Guanyin hand. The Guanyin hand is going to reach across the body, and then we open and we twist all the way so we're looking behind us. And then we slowly come back, taking in everything that's around us. And there's a gentle little reaching out, making a fist, very light fist, and bringing it back to the waist. Let's reach out with the other hand. This time, look at your hand. A little more focus, or you can look at the spaces between your hand. Look around. This is called calm in the center. It can be considered calm in the center of the universe. Reaching out for even more calm. Let's have the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Watch the Laogong, the center of your palm. With the inhale, it takes us all the way back. And the exhale brings us forward. The inhale, we reach for something beautiful, something that we love, brings us pleasure. Exhale. Inhale, look at your palm, but look at how fast the world is turning. So much movement. Let's come back to center with the exhale. And reach for peace. Now this time we're going to slow it way down. So you move as if you aren't moving, but very slowly. And then as you begin the twist, imagine you're a statue and you see the world moving around you. As you watch your hand, you see everything else beyond your hand, your peripheral vision. This turns on our extrasensory perception. It teaches our minds to notice more things. Going very slowly, whenever you want, bring it back. Go your speed. It might be slower or faster than me, but the imagery is you are not moving and everything else is moving behind you. Go your speed. I'm going to go on to the next hand. Just slowly, calm in the center. As the world moves around you, and you be connected to the center of the earth and the outer edges of heaven, observing noticing. Breathing in calmness. And let's return to one with the breath. The inhale, and then the exhale, we let the arm go forward. Inhale, take it all in. Notice how fast everything's going again, but notice your state. Exhale forward. And let's reach for stillness. Inhaling as you bring it in, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's come into an easy Wu-Ji, hands by the belly perhaps. Eyes open. Sensing 360 degrees behind you, around you, sides, front, back, up, down. Calm in the center of the storm. Take a deep breath in. Bring it into your lower dantian. Give yourself a little shake. Notice how you're feeling. This next gesture is based upon waiting at the temple gate. So you're going to recognize some of the movements, but I've added on to it, and I call it breathing my prayers. We start with the hands by the waist, and we slide the fingers across. We reach out to the side, and then the palms are up, and you create a little book, like you're looking at your dreams, your hopes, your prayers. And we're going to ignite it with our breath. So we inhale, and it's like blowing out a candle, but you're breathing life into your hopes and dreams. And then we ingest it. We imagine bringing it into the mouth, maybe swallowing, guiding it into the heart, into the belly. The back of the hands are going to touch here. And we reach out. And we imagine we're clearing any obstacles that are in the way of our hopes and dreams becoming reality. Palms are up. The index fingers grace the side of your body. We bring the hands, the book, back in front of the heart, and we close it. We seal it. We bring the thumbs to the third eye, breathing in your hopes and dreams. And then we exhale down to Mother Earth with great gratitude. Thank you. Maybe she will provide. Oh, she always does. And then we come up to the Father Sky. Thank you, Father Sky. And then here we open the arms. We release our hopes and dreams out into the universe. And we gather even more blessings, things we maybe didn't even think of yet. And we make prayer hands, and we let the thumbs rest on the heart. Take a full deep breath, breathing your hopes and dreams. And this time, then we bring the hands back down. We slide the pinky fingers across the waist, hands out to the side, palms roll up. Make your book of dreams and hopes. Take a deep breath in. Let's bring it to life. Inhale, imagine you're drinking it. Swallow. Let it flow into your heart, into your belly. Back of the hands touch. Reach out. What's in your way? Let's clear the path. Index fingers touch the waist. We form our little book, gazing, and we seal it up. And we bring it up to our third eye, intuition here. And then bow to Mother Earth. Let's inhale as we bow to Father Sky, releasing, and then gathering. Make prayer hands, bring it through the third eye. Let the prayer hands rest on the heart. Deep breath. And let's try it with the breath. With the inhale, we scoop, find your book of prayers and dreams. Exhale, blow. Inhale, receive, ingest. Exhale, reach out. Inhale, clear the path. Index fingers touch the waist. Seal the book. Exhale towards the third eye. Take a breath here. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Inhale, gather. Exhale, bring it through the third eye into your heart. Slow, deep breath. Let's do one more. Inhale. Think about what your hopes and dreams are with the exhale. Give it life. Inhale, ingest. Exhale, push away. Inhale, clear. Exhale, book into prayer up to the third eye. Deep breath in, thanking your intuition, but letting go of expectations. Sometimes our hopes and dreams, our prayers don't come in the form that we expect them to, but we want to be open to receiving. So we let go of expectations. Inhale, receive. Exhale, all the way to the heart. Low, deep breath. And stay here for a moment. What were your hopes? What were your dreams here? Smile to them, knowing that they may not appear just as you expect, that you are open to recognizing them when they appear in any form. Let's send out to heaven. Let's thank you. Bring the hands to the lower dantian. Swallowing the elixir, swallowing the golden pill of immortality. So we gather from the belly. This is the physical center of our being, the lower dantian, and then we bring it up to the heart. And we're gathering healing medicine. Make a ball of saliva. When your hands come to your mouth, swallow. And we make a mudra, thumb and first finger. We bring it to the temples. And then we sink into our knees as we gaze upward. And we think about our spiritual energy, that part of us that is immortal. And then release into the sky, palms down, sink. Let's gather. Our body makes our medicine. Swallow it. Make the mudra with the thumb and index finger. Bring it to your temples. Gaze upwards, sink. Noticing, oh, smile to your spirit. And then release. Let's do one more time. You're immortal. Part of you that never dies. Swallow. I like to think of myself as a star in the sky, and everyone I love has their own star. And then let's send love up, love to all those beautiful stars. Let's come to Wuji. Check alignment. Long spine. Take a deep breath. Softening. Let's do another yawn. Sleepy tiger today. Oh, I feel one coming on. Never stifle yawns. Yawns are good. They're good for the lungs, and they're also a way of releasing tension. Oh, and then smile to your mind. And then allow this energy we've been cultivating from the seven precious gestures to be absorbed by your body. You lower the hands. And we're going to close. We gather from earth, life, and heaven. Make a golden beam of loving, warm light and bathe yourself with love and healing. Take your time. Let it pass through your mind, into your organs, into your muscles and tendons, into your bones. Relax. Let yourself drift. Deep breath. And then let's shake it out. Do a little bounce. Look around. Shake. Bouncing's good for our joints. Good to get the energy flowing. Then I'm just going to bounce my knees. My heels are on the ground now. And I'm also gently lifting and lowering my shoulders, getting energy in my neck. I'm moving my neck at the same time. Maybe you can find a little release. Shake your elbows. You can shimmy if that feels good. You can shake your tail, wiggle. Shake your legs. And little spontaneous movement. Just see how you feel. I like to stretch in my spontaneous movement. I'm checking everything out. Oh, that feels good. So you don't have to do what I'm doing. You check in with your own body. We'll go for about another 30 seconds. Long, slow, deep breath. And notice what happens. Maybe start to bring it into a gentle sway. And bring it back into stillness. Our last standing Wuji, also known as tree. Let your roots sink deep. Smile to Mother Earth. Relax your belly. Feel the heaviness of your pelvis, heaviness of your thighs, heavy rooted. And then the top of the tree wants to flow upwards towards the sun, tucking the chin just a little bit. You sense your neck lengthening. The top of the head seeks the warmth, the light. Strong tree. Deep breath in. And then bring that strength of being grounded and rooted right into your lower dantian. And give yourself a little shake. We're going to make our way to seated. So funny, I don't have my timer. I usually have a timer. As luck would have it, we're right on time. Reestablishing. Oh, I think I better back up a little bit more. I'm going to do a little bit of tendon changing. It's great for our connective tissue, which is around everything, around organs, bones, muscles, tendons. But this is a really nice way to, it's almost like isometrics. So let's start with the fingers to the sky. I'm going to go a little on the side so you can see this. And we push. Shoulders are down and relaxed. You want to push out of the heels of your palms. The fingers are up to the sky. You're going to feel this in your forearm, your hand, pulling the fingernails back Find that nice stretch. Feel your arms lengthening, tendons lengthening. And then let's relax for a moment. You can shake your hands. Now we're going to touch the fingers to the thumb and make bird speak. And we push out and then we pull the fingertips in. You're going to feel this great stretch for the wrist, top of the hand, wonderful for carpal tunnel. And then relax. And this time we're going to twist so the thumbs are up. We pull the back of the hands in towards the body. Are you feeling it? I'm feeling it. Right along my forearm a lot. And then relax for a moment and bring the thumbs down. Push out through the heels of your palm, pull the fingernails back. And then give it a little relaxing. We're going to do our feet. You can lift, oh, you can't see. So let's lift one foot up and we're going to pull the toes back, push out through the heel. You want to feel your muscles engage. Nice, hard as rock thighs. Push out through your heel, draw the toes back. Notice where you feel it. I'm starting to feel it on the side. And now we're going to lengthen. It looks like I point my toe, but actually I'm lengthening my whole leg. So I'm feeling it. I mean, I can even push it down from the hip, down the leg, through the ankle, out the toes. And now let's flex again, pushing out. We're going to lift the arch to the sky. Push out through your heel, pull the toes back. And then let's roll the whole leg so the arch is down towards the earth. The outside of the foot is up to the sky. Draw the toes back, push out through the heel. Ooh, I feel that on the T-band. And then relax, maybe do a little jiggle. So good for us. Let's do the other side. So lift, push out through the heel, pull the toes back. If you want more, you can hold your leg up or else rest it on the chair, whatever feels good. But there's options. Feel it, feel everything tighten. And now let's lengthen. Notice where you feel it. This is really good for knees as well. Let's push out through the heel, flex your foot, toes in, and the arch goes to the sky. I'm feeling it definitely in my quadricep. And maybe a little inner thigh right now. Let's roll the whole foot so the arch goes to the earth, push out through the heel, pull the toes up towards your body. Nice big stretch. Oh, there's the T-band again and the quad. Take a slow, deep breath. And then relax and a little jiggle. Notice how you're feeling. I'm going to come in a little closer. Not doing a lot of tendon changing today. But know you can do that out to the sides. Well, maybe we should do one more round with the arms. So arms out to, let's push the arms out to the side, fingers to the sky. And then let's make bird speak. You know, we use our these muscles a lot when we're on the computer or driving. So this is wonderful to stretch. Now this time palms are down and let's bring the pinky fingers towards the back. And I even like to get a nice stretch. So I'm pulling the fingers, pushing my thumb out, pulling the pinky fingers in together. You get a nice little stretch in your upper body as well. And then let's bring the arms forward And then we draw the thumbs in towards the body. So you want to feel your shoulder blades widening, feel your triceps in this one. Relax, big stretch. I'm definitely feeling triceps, and then shake it out. Give our arms a little rub, just a little pat down. Thank you, tendons. Thank you, muscles. Thank you, shoulders. Thank you, hands. Other side. Rub the hands together. And then let's tap our legs. We gave them a nice little workout. Thank you, muscles. Thank you, tendons. Give your knees a rub. And then you can't see my lower legs, but trust me, I'm going to just rub my lower legs here. Get a little energy flowing. Thank you. Thank you, feet. Thank you, ankles. Thank you, toes. Thank you, body. And then let's thank our head. Thank you. Just a little brush. You can wash your face. Do the gesture of a little Chinese face lift, lifting up and over the head. And relax. We're going to end today with a meditation. So I invite you to get comfortable. You have some liquids, good time. And feel your body softening. The tendon changing gets things activated. We want to soften. You can close your eyes and have that inner smile. The Taoist concept is always having a little smile inside of you. Let your body soften. And imagine you're at the ocean. And imagine you are in the ocean. And we're going to lose our bodies just for a little bit. And I invite you to be a drop of water in the ocean, part of a much larger body of water. Sensing the connectedness to all other molecules of water and connection to the bigger thing that's bigger than all of us. And you're happy as you float. And you're maybe rising to the surface, feeling the warmth of the sun. And you feel like you're being drawn out of the water. And you see the ocean below, but you're moving upward. There's a beautiful cloud that invites you to join it. And you become part of the cloud. And you see that there is so much more than what you thought you knew. You see land. You see people and animals and plants. And this cloud travels. You see rivers, mountains, deserts, cities and towns. And you feel the energy of the other cloud molecules with you. And the energy gets a little heavier. You feel a little bit heavier and heavier. And you see a big mountain drawing the cloud towards it. And you feel yourself losing connection with the cloud. You take a deep breath and you become a raindrop and you fall onto the mountain. And then you become part of the earth, falling deeper. And then finding a body of water underground, an aquifer. It's quiet and dark. But there's a sense of movement And you find yourself moving slowly, joining other molecules, other drops of water, forming a stream. And the movement is downwards. And you feel the stream getting bigger. Other streams join in and you become a river. And you flow past towns, through forests, noticing everything. But then there's this pull back. The river gets stronger and you feel yourself getting pulled back to something bigger than yourself, bigger than this river. And then you see the ocean again. And you feel yourself flowing right into the ocean, coming back home. Part of the whole again. And knowing that this is a cycle, but always returning to your source. And let yourself be part of the ocean, feeling the sway. No resistance. I'm going to be quiet for a minute. And sensing a gentle movement. Perhaps allow your body to sway like the current, like the waves. One side, other side, or front and back. No resistance. Coming back into your body. Take a slow, deep breath. And notice that you have fingers and toes. Lengthening the spine as we slowly come out of meditation. You can keep your eyes open or closed. Sensing the length of your spine, breathing in to the spaces between the vertebrae. Sensing the flow of fluids in your body, the flow of energy, blood, lymph, juices. And then thank your body with a deep breath. And smile to your heart. Spaciousness for love, compassion, hope, peace of mind. And then smile to your spirit. Perhaps imagine you're doing an upward bow to your star in the sky. And then let's bring our hands to prayer in front of our hearts. Acknowledging yourself with a little bow. And I acknowledge you. Thank you for joining me in class today. Hope you're feeling really good. And I am going to stop the recording. See you next time.